Hey, Cliff, do you have an update on Kyler's shoulder? There's some reports there's an AC joint. What's the latest on that?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the extent of it, but obviously, like we talked about last night, he landed on it on that play. But that's about all I know.
Cliff, outside of Kyler, how'd you guys come out injury-wise? I know Jalen, does that seem like he'll be out for a bit?
Yeah, it looked like he re-aggravated that ankle injury, so I'm not sure the extent of it. Yeah, we'll get word today, but hopefully it's not as bad as it was the first time.
Cliff, as it relates to penalties, I mean, you've been griping about it all year. I mean, I don't know how much more you could do to make a difference. What's the confluence of events that can help you reduce those numbers, and how much do you just have to trust your players are going to get the message?
Yeah, it's something we have to be better at. There's no question. You look at our effort. Sometimes there's a hold or a face mask when a guy's trying to make a tackle. I mean, things like that come up during the course of the game. But the pre-snap penalties, the personal foul penalty, I mean, those you can't have those and expect to win week in, week out. And we have way too many of that variety. And we have to get it cleaned up as coaches and players. And we got to all take it upon ourselves. That's the only way it's going to get fixed is to practice it the right way and then have it translate to the games.
Next up, please, Kyle, Cam, and Catherine.
Yeah, Cliff, does the Kirkpatrick one especially rankle you, seeing as how you guys got it to fourth down and you'd either get them a fourth down try or a field goal attempt? Seemed like the defense did a nice job up to that point.
Yeah, that one's disappointing to put the team in that situation. It just can't happen. We got to control our emotions better in that situation.
Hey, Coach, now that you've had a chance to watch the film, how much do you think Kyler's shoulder affected him last night?
Yeah, I thought he competed well throughout the game. I'll have to sit down when we watch the film and together and talk through that. But I thought he was, played tough, played physical. You could tell that he was hurting a bit, but he pushed through it and gave us a chance to win at the end, which says a lot about his character and mental toughness.
Cliff, outside of the penalties on some of those 3-and-outs or other drives where you guys just couldn't stay on the field, what was going on with the offense last night?
I think that was it. We had 13 negative plays, whether it was penalties or negative plays in the run game or sacks, and we were off schedule and in second and long or third and long the entire evening, and that's not how we play. So we couldn't really get the run game established, being backed up in those situations, and because of that, we were really disjointed the entire night.
All right, we'll wrap it up with the final four: Bob and Cam, Catherine and Darren.
I'm just curious. I mean, you've said a lot of glowing things about Belichick since we've gotten to know you, and kind of how formidable he was and helping you in many different ways. Now that you're gonna go against him for the first time as a head coach, what's that gonna be like for you? The memories that things he taught you and you learned from, maybe have even adopted. What's that gonna be like for you, and how much are you looking forward to the whole deal that encompasses next week?
And more than anything, I think just you feel gratitude and you feel honor to be on the same field with the best coach of all time, and it's a huge challenge. There's no doubt he's got those guys playing good, and week in, week out, you see these multiple looks he's throwing at people defensively, and so it's going to be a heck of a challenge for our team to go up there and try to bounce back.
Hey, Cliff, how proud are you the way Isaiah Simmons has continued to grow, and you guys keep giving him more opportunities, and he seems to play better and better as he gets more opportunities?
It's definitely exciting for us to see. He wanted to play a lot initially, and I think our defense staff did a tremendous job of bringing him along at the right pace to give him stuff that he could be successful at and put him in positions to be successful early on. And now he's getting a feel for the game and slowing down for him. He's getting more of the playbook in, and you saw last night he did some really nice things, and we need him to continue to step up.
Cliff, on the Chase Edmonds touchdown, I'm sure you would always draw it up that he'd be that open if you could, but what made that so effective?
Yeah, more than anything, Kyler just buying time. It was kind of a quick snap play. We were trying to catch him off guard. Kyler's first look wasn't there, and he just continued to drift back, which allowed Chase to come back underneath and be open. And, I thought Chase had a really nice game. He continues to be great in the pass game for us.
Hey, Cliff, obviously you guys are down some people on the defensive line. Is the Jordan Phillips thing, was that just a roster move type thing to buy yourself some time, or is he seriously hurting? And how did you think the defensive line that was in there did last night?
I was proud of that group and the way they played. I thought they hung in there and continued to battle guys that hadn't seen a lot of snaps previously for the most part. I thought they fought their tails off. And with Jordan, it's kind of a wait and see deal. We're hoping that he'll be back, but that hamstring has to heal up.